It will be Sidney Coleman to jump center for Jackson State. David Kravish, the freshman, will jump for California. 7-2 record for the Bears, 1-7 for Jackson State. And Jackson State has played maybe the most difficult schedule in the country as Kravish wins the opening tip backward and Cal has it first. Brandon Smith off to the right side. At the foul line, Kravish squares up, open shot too strong, and the rebound knocked around inside, coming away with it Jackson State fumbling, and then Gennaro Bush recovers for the Tigers. 20 seconds in, Jackson State brings it up with Jonathan Lewis. Off to the right wing, Sidney Coleman with the ball, man-to-man for Cal. Out top, Bush pressured by Gutierrez. Right wing, holding outside Davon Jones. At the head of the key, Kelsey Howard swings it left. Outside the arc, Coleman has it inside left block, jump hook with the left hand. Off the window is up and in by Davon Jones.
Yeah, very quick move. As soon as he caught it, he knew exactly where Kravish was and went strong.
2-0 Jackson State. Smith at the top, looks to move in. Right corner, Gutierrez with the ball. Jorge against the zone, dribbles up to the wing. Backs it out, left side, Smith. Smith at the top, Gutierrez flashes inside, drops it off for Camp, down low right, into a double team. Pass deflected for Kravish. Left baseline, Gutierrez goes inside. Reverse layup, left it short. And the rebound cleared by Coleman for Jackson State. Walking it across the line, Jonathan Lewis. Junior, off to the left wing, outside the loop, Sidney Coleman. At the top, Howard, pressured by Cobb. Stepping out left side, Jones. At the top, here is Bush. Lanky 6'7" senior. Moves in at Gutierrez, off a Jones screen to his left. Tries to turn the corner, cut off. Bounce pass inside. Jones stumbles inside, tries to pass it off for Coleman, but traveled first. And a giveaway by Jackson State.
Nice weak side defensive help by Harper Camp there. He saw a screen and roll on the diagonal across for him, and he saw that the man was going to be open. Good bounce pass in there, but Harper stepped up, forced an additional pass, ended up being a travel.
Zone look from Jackson State. Smith up the left sideline. Cal 0 of 2 from the floor, down 2-0 early. Smith moves in left to the key. Left wing Gutierrez, right side Cobbs, pull up 15-footer right to the key. Is good, and Cobbs ties the game at 2.
He could have taken a three-pointer, but took the better shot. One dribble, about a 17-footer, and he's got really a sweet stroke.
He's really good in that pull-up dribble shot as Cobbs just hit that one from right of the key. At the top, Coleman. The foul line stumbling, losing the ball is Howard for Jackson State. Last touch as it goes out of bounds. Right sideline by Davon Jones. And the second consecutive turnover by Jackson State.
That's an area where they have struggled, of course, against really good competition, but 19.5 turnovers a game.
Jackson State ranks 339th in the country in turnovers. Smith at the top, inside to Camp. Left wing Smith, long two on the way, short. And the rebound cleared Jones, Jackson State. Tied at 2, 2:25 gone by here in this Sunday afternoon tilt between the Bears and the Jackson State Tigers. Between the circles, Jonathan Lewis. Off to the right side, Sidney Coleman with it. Lobs inside, down the right, off bounds, throwing up a shot as Howard and getting bailed out by Dick Carmel, and a foul against California. Foul against Kravish, the first whistled against either side, and Jackson State will go to the free throw line.
That was a really nice back cut there. The player was on the wing, a little bit of an overplay, really quick backdoor cut, and the Bears converged, but the foul on Kravish.
Howard, a freshman from Vicksburg, Mississippi, rattles the free throw out. 83% from the line so far this year. Double figures in 6 of the 8 for Jackson State. He's led the Tigers in scoring 3 times. 6'3" freshman. Second one up and in, and the Tigers lead at 3-2.
That's probably the one thing they do well, shoot free throws, 73%.
Here's Justin Cobbs at the top against the zone. Right wing Gutierrez, outside left for Cobbs. Dribbles toward the top, right wing Smith. Brandon looks to penetrate, left corner Cobbs. Trying to find a seam in the zone. Right wing Smith, no look pass across, deflected and stolen. Lewis, Jackson State. He'll slow it up 3-on-4. Left corner moving in baseline is Howard. Pull up 10-footer is long. Left baseline, the rebound weak side down low right, and a putback fadeaway by Davon Jones. 5-2 Jackson State.
He's been bothered by injuries the last couple of years, including a broken leg, but quick today.
Gutierrez drives in baseline right. Pass inside, and Harper Camp with an easy lay-in with the left hand off the feed from Jorge. 5-4 Tigers.
Excellent bounce pass by Jorge in traffic there, and a good catch by Harper. Need to get him more touches.
Camp had a season high 16 points against Jackson State as a true freshman. back in the 2007-2008 campaign. Of course, now camped the fifth-year senior. Coleman at the top for the Tigers. Right wing, Bush has it. 15 on the shot clock. He backs it out near the timeline. Gutierrez with him stride for stride. Off a screen from Jones. Moves in. Pull-up shot, tough 18-footer. Tried to bank it in too strong. Bears look to leak out. Gutierrez the rebound. Drops it off for Cobbs. Front court right. Right baseline Gutierrez. Down the right Camp. Goes inside. Jump hook with the left hand. And he gives Cal their first lead at 6-5.
Yeah, and Harper's have been struggling from the field lately. He's only had 10 points combined in his last two games. Good to see him off to a quick start.
15:50 left first half. Jackson State across the timeline. Right wing Bush at the top. Howard pressured by Cobbs. Right wing squaring up is Coleman. Cross pass nearly picked off by Brandon Smith for Cal. Lewis has it near the center circle. 12 on the shot clock. Bush against Gutierrez, and they're calling a foul on Jorge Gutierrez for a block. And Mike Montgomery takes exception with David Hall in the call. Second team foul, the Bears timeout, 15:32 left in the half. Cal leading 6-5 in the Cal IMG Sports Network.
Pepsi Throwback! Smack those lips! Give the can a sip! Cut yourself some slack! Real sugar soda's back! When Pepsi Throwback comes along, you must drink it, and then we change the song. Because we drank it, you'll see we aren't wrong. If you drink it, now drink it in your mouth. Shake it up, get a rush, go retro, do the robot, try to resist it. It's not too late to drink it good. When Pepsi Throwback comes along, you must drink it, and then we change the song. Because we drank it, you'll see we aren't wrong. If you drink it, smack those lips.
That was Drink It by Devo, brought to you by Pepsi Throwback, a real sugar blast from the past.
The YP.com website is your local search engine. If you're looking for a good restaurant, it can help you find the right one nearby with ratings and reviews. Or if your car breaks down, you can use the YP app to find the closest repair shop. Or maybe you're just looking for something to do on a Friday night. Well, it has great local coupons for all sorts of things in your area. No matter what, when, or where, if you're looking for something, YP Local Search can help you find it. So go to YP.com or download the app to search local, find local, and save local.
Today's game brought to you in part by State Farm Insurance all season long. State Farm is a proud sponsor of Cal basketball. Today's game also brought to you in part by Bank of the West. For a personal approach to banking, go West, Bank of the West. Proud to be the official bank of Cal Athletics. California 6, Jackson State 5. 15.5 minutes to go in the first half. Off the inbound for the Tigers out near the midcourt line is Gennaro Bush. Left wing, Jonathan Lewis. Left corner of the ball, Jarrell Taylor, who checked in, a 6'5 freshman from Morton, Mississippi. Baseline left, fadeaway 10-footer good by Willie Reedus, who just entered the game, and it's 7-6 Jackson State.
Yeah, he's the player that John Montgomery was talking about in the pregame that's only played 2 games. He's got a wide body.
Averaging 8 points, 4 rebounds. Left corner, Smith against the zone. At the top, Cobbs dribbles off to the right sideline. Picks it up, cross-court skip, left corner, driving in baseline left Smith, and a blocking call on the baseline against Reedus, his first, the first whistled against Jackson State. And Brandon Smith will go to the foul line to shoot a pair.
State foul.
Yeah, Reedus missed the first 6 games this year with an eye injury suffered in a scrimmage.
California number 12, Brandon Smith.
Big guy at 6'6", 260.
Yeah, he fills out a uniform.
And then some. Smith, the first of 2 on the way. It spins out, no good.
Number 13, Christian Williams.
One more coming for Brandon. 68% from the line this year. Jonathan Lewis leaves for the Tigers as Christian Williams is in. As 6'1 juniors from nearby Manteca. And Smith gets the second to tie the game at 7.
Yeah, big-time scorer in high school at about 26 a game.
And he was 12th in the state of California his senior year. As he brings it up at the foul line, hanging in the air for an off-balance 14-footer is well off the mark. An air ball by Kelsey Howard, pulled down by Cal. Brandon Smith runs it up. Hits the trailer, Camp at the top, dribbles left, hands off Gutierrez, circles toward the head of the key. Left wing Cobbs. Lobs it right corner, Smith with the ball. Brandon to the top, Gutierrez fakes it left, looks to move in. Jorge to the left elbow. Bounce pass down left, turning middle. Jump hook of the right hand rattles out from Camp. And the rebound cleared Bush, Jackson State. Up the right side, Williams for the Tigers. 7-all, 14-20 left first half. At the top, Williams off to the right side. Darrell Taylor. Down low right, Reedus. Looking to muscle up against Kravish. Cut off. Pass up top for Williams. Pressured by Smith, who backs it away. Shovels the ball to Gennaro Bush with 12 on the shot clock. Between the circles, Bush moves into Gutierrez to his left. Step back, lean in, and an offensive foul. As Bush lowered the shoulder into Gutierrez, left wing, and an offensive foul. Bush called for his first.
Number 23, Alan Kraft.
And it's the second against Jackson State, and maybe a little bit of a makeup call. Jorge appeared to flop a little bit.
Well, I think he did, because it looked like Bush had actually gotten around him shoulder-wise, but that Jorge put himself in a dangerous position there, because if he picks up the foul, that's two. He has to sit for the rest of the half.
Alan Crabb in for Cal, replacing Smith. Allen off the bench for the first time this year, the 6'6 sophomore from L.A., who is the Bears sharpshooter from the outside, averaging at 16 points a game. Right corner, Gutierrez. Cobbs at the top. Spins on Williams. Moves inside. Splits a double team. Bounce pass, spinning Gutierrez right of the key. Feeds underneath Crabb. Down the right, dribbles through to the right side. Fade away 15-footer. Short baseline right. Camp keeps it alive, but the rebound controlled Reedus, Jackson State. Waits for traffic to clear and gives it to Williams, who walks it across. Gutierrez out there with Cobbs, Crabb, Camp, and Bach in for the first time. First post off the bench for Cal, the 6'9 junior. Left wing Williams drops it off left side. Kelsey Howard. Howard dribbles toward the top, forced out by Bach and Gutierrez. Howard backs it away from the head of the key. 10 on the shot clock. Looking to create here. Off a screen from Reedus. Crossover dribble to his right. Has the ball stripped. Stolen Gutierrez and Cal. Jorge fouled in the backcourt, trying to race it down the center. And a heady play by Jackson State to stop the Bears in transition. The foul called against Howard, his first.
Well, Howard's probably not the guy they want to take the fouls. He's their leading scorer, leading rebounder, best free throw shooter, and best three-point shooter as well, but he felt he needed to take one to prevent the break.
Third Tiger team foul in is Keasley Stewart, a 5'9 freshman from Edwards, Mississippi, for the first time. Again, this zone, a 1-1-3 look from Jackson State, and Cobbs with the pass off to the left side, deflected into the backcourt over the end line. It goes all the way down. Last touch by Taylor of Jackson State, and a Cal ball.
Yeah, that was a dangerous pass. That was a long pass. And, with these athletes, you got to be really careful about throwing a 25 or a 30-foot pass cross court.
Here's Cobbs up the right sideline again. The 1-3-1 look off a box screen to the top. Cobbs left to the key. Pull up, 15-footer, too strong. The rebound, Bach tips it, but controlled by Reedus for Jackson State. Up the right side, Williams tied at 7. 12:25 remaining first half. Tigers at 1-7. Cal 7-2. Bach takes it away from Taylor on the perimeter. Head for Cobbs. 2-on-1. Up the left side. Pass across Gutierrez has it stripped out of bounds. The quick hands by Keasley Stewart of Jackson State, and Cal will have it on the baseline.
Where you'd like to convert those 2-on-1s there.
Especially Cobbs, when you got a 5'9" guy back on the 2-on-1.
He was down there for the bounce pass.
Maybe that's where the lob is okay.
Well, he got burned on the lob against San Diego State. I don't think he wants to try that for a while.
Right wing Gutierrez off the inbound. Cobbs at the top. Right side Jorge. Long three on the way. Short. And the rebound loose inside, and Reedus clears for Jackson State. Reedus seems to be the right place at the right time thus far. At the top, Bush. Directing traffic. Off to the right side with the ball is Darrell Taylor. Reedus steps out to the head of the key. Taylor to Reedus, lost the ball, lost his footing, and the ball taken by Cal. 4-on-2. Cobbs up the left side to a cutting Crabb. Back to the act and one. Crabb lays it in down low right, and will go to the free throw line. Timeout on the floor. 11:40 to go first half. Cal 9, Jackson State 7 on the Cal IMG Sports Network.
What a state of generosity. Look what my agent got for me just by switching to State Farm. A few hundred unexpected bucks, I couldn't ask for more. But now I've got to figure out what I should use it for. A new bike would be radical, but maybe something practical, like a pet baboon with one robotic arm. Get to a better state, State Farm.
Golden Bears basketball. This is the Cal IMG Sports Network.
When you have a Sutter Health Network doctor, you have a doctor who believes there's no one quite like you. A doctor who's committed to developing a personal relationship with you. And when you have a Sutter doctor, you can bet your doctor has a relationship with dozens or even hundreds of Sutter specialists who provide advanced care when you need it. And chances are these Sutter specialists have a relationship with your local Sutter Health Hospital, like Alta Bates Summit Medical Center and Eden Medical Center. So you see, having a relationship with your Sutter doctor means you have a relationship with an entire network of care. So you get the high-quality, personalized care you deserve. And if you don't have a relationship with your current doctor, maybe you should consider switching to a Sutter Health doctor. Sutter Health, with you for life. Find your Sutter doctor at thedoctorforyou.com today.
Today's broadcast brought to you in part by your local Toyota dealers. Toyota, the most dependable auto manufacturer, period. Today's game also brought to you in part by a Bay Area icon, the Claremont Hotel Club and Spa. Fall in love with the Claremont, where history meets today. California leading Jackson State 9-7. 11:40 remaining first half. The foul on Jackson State, and Keasley Stewart his first. The fourth on the Tigers, and for the and-one free throw, Alan Crabb. Crabb just 8 of 12 from the line this year, buries it for the old school three-point play, and Cal has their largest lead at 10-7. Bush brings it up with pressure from Crabb. Senior, the transfer from Arkansas, Fort Smith. Right wing with the ball outside the arc. Reedus way out there between the circles. Taylor. Right wing, here's a three by Williams, and the kid from Antigua ties the game at 10.
All right, you can see why he was such a prolific scorer. 26 and a half, 4.3 assists. His mom, his stepfather, and his grandparents all went to Jackson State. That's the tie.
Here's Crabb, front court left baseline. Bach squares up, 10-footer, good. Bach with the hoop, and the Bears are Bach in front, 12-10.
And I think he can be effective against this zone on the baseline, and that's his favorite shot, the little 10 to 12-footer.
There's by 2. Bush brings it up. Right wing Reedus on the perimeter. At the top, Darrell Taylor. A lot of false motion from Jackson State to shorten the game here. Right side, Williams attacks Gutierrez. At the top, Taylor hands it off to Bush. 10 on the shot clock as Bush backs it out. Bush looks to go at Crabb off to his right. Split the double team into the paint. Floater from 10. Too strong. The rebound, Gutierrez and Cal. Here come the Bears looking to push. 4 on 3. Cobbs up the right side. Crabb right corner. Pass across Gutierrez. Open left corner. Doesn't shoot. Instead drives. Drops it off for Bach, who lays it in. Down low left. The dish Gutierrez to Bach. 14-10 Cal. And Sylvester Anderson, the coach of Jackson State, not happy.
Well, he's not happy because he thought at the other end Bush maybe had gotten fouled, and Bush was slow to get up. Didn't get back. The Bears were 5 on 4.
Front court right here is Bush with the basketball. Holds, backs it away from Crabb. Between the circles, Taylor. Taylor off to the right side. Now Williams, pressured by Gutierrez, goes out near the center line. Shot clock at 10. Williams moves in behind a Reedus screen to his left. Forced out by a double team. At the top, Reedus, pressured by Camp. Right corner, open 3. Bush on the way, around and in. He got the shooter's touch and falling into the front row. 14-13 Cal. And the first points for Gennaro Bush. At the top, Camp for Cal. Off to the left side, Cobbs. Slings it off for Gutierrez, head of the key. No-look pass for Bach, who wasn't ready for it. And it slipped through his hands out of bounds, and Cal gives it away.
You're exactly right, Rox. He had his hands down, wasn't ready for the pass. He was going to have an easy shot. That was a really good pass by Jorge.
31, Emerson Murray.
Gutierrez will check out. First appearance for Emerson Murray, the 6'3 sophomore from Vancouver, BC. Lineup of Cobbs, Murray, Crabb, Bach, and Camp. Jackson State has Christian Williams bringing it up the floor, out there with Keasley Stewart. Stepping out left side, Davon Jones with the ball. Also in there is Kelsey Howard for Jackson State and Sidney Coleman. 9 minutes left in the half, Cal by 1. Left wing, Davon Jones at the top. Here is Sidney Coleman, left side, moving in. Howard cut off by a double team. 7 on the timer. Williams way out top. Moves into Murray, a long 3. Straight on, too strong. And Cobbs the rebound, Cal. Justin darts it down the center, into the lane. Cobbs down left all the way to the basket. Fouls, he hits the deck hard. And he missed the shot, but will shoot two as it looked like he took one of the chops right there.
Jackson
foul against Davon Jones, his first.
Personal foul,
and sometimes when there's a no points on a possession, it's good defense. Sometimes it's bad offense. And that last possession was just bad offense by Jackson State. At no time did it look like anybody wanted to score the basketball or pass to a cutter or go to the basket with it until they ended up taking a 25-footer.
So here is Cobbs at the line shooting two. 8:40 left in the half, and the free throw is too strong. Cobbs 7th in the conference, 86% from the line. Kravish in giving Camp a breather here. Cal 14, Jackson State 13. 15th foul against the Tigers. So Cobbs, 2 points so far in this one. And the sophomore gets the second to give Cal a 2-point lead. Here is Williams walking it up for the Tigers. Across the timeline, off to the right side, stepping out on the wing is Coleman. Down low right, backing in, going middle, jump hook and left hand too strong by Jones. And the rebound, Cal and Crabb. Cobbs down the center, 4-on-3. Cobbs into the lane, forced out, left side, three on the way by Crabb. No good. And the rebound cleared, Kelsey Howard, Jackson State. Up the right side, Williams jogs it into the front court and slows it up. Right wing, here is Coleman. Down low right, Jones looking to take it at Bach. Goes into the paint. Right wing, Coleman with the ball. Out near midcourt, Keesley Stewart. Jackson State content to run about 20-25 seconds at least every possession. 12 to shoot. Toward the top, Stewart at the top of the arc. Right side, Williams. Off a screen, to the top. Williams, pump fake, 4 to shoot. Right side of 3 by Stewart is off the heel of the rim. And the rebound cleared Crabb and California. Cobbs leads Murray up the right side. Murray looks to attack. Cobbs right wing with the ball. Off a screen from Box, puts a double team at the top. Murray a 3 on the way. Right side short. Crabb tips it
Alan
Crabb from left to right, and he tips it in. Alan Crabb puts Cal up 4, 17-13, and a 30-second timeout, Jackson State. And what an incredibly athletic play and great anticipation by Alan Crabb.
Yeah, he was on the weak side, and normally missed shots go to the weak side, but it came back to the strong side, and he went way up in the air to cup that ball and tip it down. That was a sensational play by Alan Crabb.
So the Tigers take a 30-second timeout. Not only can you find Alaska Airlines lowest fares at alaskaair.com, you'll save even more when you book your hotel and car along with your airfare. Compare just how much you can save at alaskaair.com. Today's game also brought to you in part by Pepsi Max. You'll never sacrifice taste for 0 calories. Again, same great taste. New look, Pepsi Max, 0 calories, maximum Pepsi taste. 7:23 remaining. First half, and the Bears have equaled their largest lead by 4 against Jackson State. In for the Tigers, Raymond Gregory, a 6'9 junior from Plainfield, New Jersey for the first time. The lineup for Jackson State is Lewis back in the game out there with Bush, Howard. Up front, you have Coleman and Gregory at the top. Howard off to the right side. Terrible pass by Coleman inside. Knocked away by Crabb. And then Crabb pressured in the backcourt by Howard. And a giveaway by California. And the ball will go to Milt Stowe. Says it was last touched by Jackson State. It'll be a Cal basketball. Timeout, 7:10 left. First half. Bears by 4 in the Cal IMG Sports Network.
What a state of generosity. Look what my agent got for me. Just by switching to State Farm. A few hundred unexpected bucks, I couldn't ask for more. But now I've got to figure out what I should use it for. A new bike would be radical, but maybe something practical, like a pet baboon with one robotic arm.
Go Bears.
Get to a better state, State Farm.
Back to the West.
Pepsi Throwback. Smack those lips. Give the cat a sip. Cut yourself some slack. Real sugar soda's back. When Pepsi Throwback comes along, you must drink it. And then we change the song because we drank it. You'll see we aren't wrong if you drink it. Now drink it in your mouth. Shake it up. Get a rush. Go retro. Do the robot. try to resist it. It's not too late to drink it. Drink it good. When Pepsi Throwback comes along, you must drink it. And then we change the song because we drink it. You'll see we aren't wrong if you drink it. Smack those lips.
That was Drink It by Devo, brought to you by Pepsi Throwback, a real sugar blast from the past.
More cash.
Show your pride and do your school proud with the Cal Alumni Association credit card. Carry the card wherever you go and show the world where you've been. For information, visit calbears.com/credit card. 7:10 remaining, first half. California 17, Jackson State 13. Again, the zone look from the Tigers. Front court left, Crab. High-low action. Kravish a pass inside for Buck. They hit off the backboard, and it goes to Jackson State. A Cal turnover. Lewis pushes, baseline left. Bush looks to attack, forced out by Crab. The lineup for Cal of Cobbs, Murray, Crab, Bach, and Kravish. Left wing Lewis at the top. Bush for Jackson State. Dribbles off to the right. Still with the dribble between the circles. Howard. Off to the right side goes Lewis. 10 on the shot clock. Lewis down the right. Gregory against Kravish. And they're calling a foul on David Kravish. It's Gregory looking for the shot on the right block. Second against Kravish.
Sorry, Rock. Gregory's a pretty good low-post player. Has a nice touch. But the Kravish just a tad late getting to the spot. And thus, we're going to call that a shooter? Yes.
Gregory 6 of 9 from the line this year. Third team foul against Cal. 6:36 remaining until halftime. Gregory averaging 1.5 points a game, 3 starts this year, and first free throw is up and in.
Harper Camp returns, replacing David Kravish.
Harper Camp returns, Kravish out. Richard Solomon makes his first appearance. The 6'10 sophomore from LA, 6.7 rebounds a game off the bench for the first time this year. Again, suspended the last 2 games, returning from suspension today. Gregory, free throw, hit them both, and pulls the Tigers to within 2 as Gregory's got those thick-rimmed glasses / goggles out there on the floor.
Peabody.
Here's Crab hanging in the lane and a pass out to the left side for Cobbs and a foul against Jackson State, and it's called against Bush. His second, 6 now on the Tigers with 6:28 left in the half, and Tavester Anderson has a decision to make. To stay with Bush now, who has 2 fouls. Looks like he will. Baseline left. Murray will play it in. Emerson goes to Camp, high post left. Dribbles toward the low block. Left corner Murray. Up the sideline. At the top, Cobb swings it right, Crab. Crab holding. Bounce pass Solomon down the right, double. Looks to back in. Kick out for Cobb's right side. Quick pass over for Murray. Left wing 3 by Murray. Hits good. Emerson Murray with his 4th three-pointer of the year. 20-15, Cal's largest lead.
And the Mariners knocked down their first three-pointer of the ballgame.
In rhythm, and the strike from Murray. Right wing Lewis. Out to the left side. Bush dribbles toward the top, across the top from left to right. Looks to move in baseline right. His floater from 10 too strong. And the rebound controlled by Jackson State in the lane, and Coleman backing it out. Jonathan Lewis for Jackson State. Not necessarily a good rebounding team, but they've looked good on the boards so far today. Right wing Coleman. At the top, Gregory. Right wing pass intended for Bush, stolen. Cobbs off to the races. Cobbs against Gregory, glides in, and he hits the deck hard. And a foul as Gregory knocked Justin Cobbs into the stanchion underneath, the padding underneath the basket. First against Raymond Gregory, and Cobbs will go to the line where he's 1 of 2. And Justin Cobbs attacking and knowing there was going to be contact, braced for it.
California number 1, Justin.
Yeah, it was a hard foul, but not, anything flagrant or intentional. It's just one of those ones in the playground. I'm going to the rack. What are you going to do about it?
Cobbs, free throw up, rolls in off the front edge of the rim.
Jackson State number 32, Willie
Gutierrez
Reedus,
back,
2,
Murray
Gerald
out
Taylor
for Cal.
44,
Reedus returns Gregory out for Jackson State. Also, Jarrell Taylor returns, replacing Coleman. Lineup for Jackson State of Jonathan Lewis, Kelsey Howard, Gennaro Bush, and the 2 big men inside of Reedus as Cobbs hits both free throws.
Brandon Smith returns, replacing Justin Cobbs.
Brandon Smith back, replacing Cobbs. Cal's largest lead, 22-15, 5.5 minutes to go until the end of the first half. Smith, Gutierrez, Crab, Camp Solomon now. Up the right side, Lewis into the front court against Smith. Picks up his dribble out to the top. Bush floats off to his left. On the wing, pressured by Crabb. Between the circles, Howard hands it off. Running the weave outside. Here's Lewis off to the right side. Shot clock at 13. Moving in left to the key, all the way to the basket. Down left, the runner is good. Off the window and in. Kelsey Howard attacked Solomon and scores.
Yeah, either Jorge had to get over that pick quicker or Solomon had to step up to stop that penetration.
Gutierrez a pass inside. Solomon lays it in. Down low left as Gutierrez found a gap in the zone. 24-17. Cal leading it.
And the Bears have made a concerted effort to try to get into the interior of the zone today rather than settling for three-point attempts.
4:40 left first half. Bush at the top, dribbles off to his right against Crabb. At the top of the arc, Howard off to his left side. Running a 1-4 set with everybody high, Jackson State. Left side, Lewis with 12 on the shot clock. At the top, stumbling, lost his footing. Gutierrez comes away with it, and a steal for Cal. Plays it back to Crabb, losing the ball for Jackson State was Howard. And Jorge is slow to get up. Now he does into the front court. Left wing Crabb open for a three. Too strong. He's about 3 feet behind the line. Solomon rebounds low left side, has it stripped as he brought the ball down, and taking it away is Howard for Jackson State. Into the front court. Here's a three on the way. Short from the top by Howard. The rebound controlled Cal. Here comes Smith. Brandon down the center. Smith all the way to the basket. Outside left, Crabb. Another try at a three.
Crabb.
This one's in. Alex Crabb. He has 8 to lead all scorers. 27-17 Cal. 3:45 left in the half.
Yeah, he stepped into that one very nicely. Good follow through too. Cocked that wrist. Excellent technique.
Bears have a chance to really put this one away here. The final 3.5 of the first half. Right side with the ball, Howard. At the top, Jonathan Lewis for Jackson State. Backs it out near the center circle against Smith. Again, a little bit of a delay game from Jackson State. Taylor with the top. Bounce pass down the left, turnaround shot. Reed is swatted by Solomon. Solomon tackled as he tries to leak out up the middle of the floor by Reedus. And Reedus picks up the foul, his second. The Bears will shoot a 1-and-1 on the other side of a timeout. 3:15 left first half. Cal by 10 on the Cal IMG Sports Network.
At United Healthcare, we take our commitment to our members in California seriously. That's why we take an active role in the communities we serve and promote good health every step of the way. Our plans come with wellness programs to help our members make healthy choices, and most plans cover 100% of preventative care. And as part of the local community, United Healthcare is a proud sponsor of the Cal Bears basketball program. United Healthcare. Grow healthy. Insurance coverage provided by or through United Healthcare Insurance Company or its affiliates. Health plan coverage provided by or through United Healthcare Company.
Golden Bears basketball. You're listening to the Cal IMG Sports Network.
Did you know that Hertz rents construction equipment and tools? That's right, Hertz Equipment rents everything from small tools, including chainsaws and drills, to large equipment, such as backhoes and forklifts. Need power? Hertz Energy Services offers a wide range of generators, ranging from small portable units to large containerized units to meet your power supply needs. Go to HertzEquip.com to find the Bay Area location nearest you, or call Hertz locally at 888-777-2700.
With AT&T 4G, you can track every unforgettable sports moment almost as it happens. And that means the whole where were you when conversation is kind of changed.
Where was I the moment they won the championship? The bathroom. It was awesome.
Where was I? I think we were at a wedding.
Whose wedding?
I can tell by your voice. It was our wedding. It was our wedding, right?
Get scores, stats, and highlights faster with 4G. AT&T. Rethink possible.
4G speeds not available everywhere. Learn more at att.com/network.
Ticket City has been providing fans an unforgettable experience for all college sports and championship events for over 21 years. Visit ticketcity.com or call 1-800-SOLD-OUT for deals on great tickets. 3:15 left first half, 27-17 California. Richard Solomon clanks the 1-and-1 off the heel of the rim with a rebound tipped out to Solomon, and the Bears recover here in the half court. Smith front court right. 3:10 left first half. Left wing Crabb, left corner Gutierrez drives in baseline left, shovels it inside. Hammer time! Richard Solomon, the two-hand flush. The assist Gutierrez. 29-17 Bears.
Yeah, Jorge's done a nice job penetrating the zone. That's a couple of really superb passes, and looks like Richard's dusting a little bit of the rust off.
At the top, Darrell Taylor for Jackson State. Hands it off to Jonathan Lewis. Off to his left on the wing. Spins off a screen from Reedus, forced out near the timeline. Right wing Bush. Bears did a nice job of putting the clamps on him. At the top, Bush moves into the lane. Bounce pass inside, goes right through the legs of Taylor, and a turnover by Jackson State is their 10th turnover of the first half.
Nice pass if you're playing croquet, but not basketball. Right through the wickets.
Would have scored in croquet, right?
Well, yeah, you had a point. Go to the next one.
Here is Brandon Smith across the timeline. Right elbow Camp back to the basket. Gutierrez recovers on a poked ball away at the top. Looks to move in. Feeds Camp down the right. Deflected out. Last touch by Camp. And Cal with the giveaway.
Yeah, sometimes Jorge gets a little flustered with the ball. He gets a little careless with the ball. And that was the case there. He had a rough time getting possession, spinning into the lane, and then kind of short-circuited.
Here is Lewis across midcourt. Right sideline, Christian Williams. Williams spins on Jorge. Between the circles, Bush. 2:05 left in the half. Reedus open for a 15-footer. It clanks off the backboard from the right wing, and it goes to California out of bounds. And an ugly shot there from Willie Reedus.
Yeah, I think he ought to stay about 5 feet from the basket, and that'd be about it. Doesn't look like he has a lot of range.
Gutierrez checks out. Justin Cobbs in for the Bears. Here is Smith to bring it up. Smith, Cobbs, Crab, Camp, Solomon. At the top, Brandon. Onto the right side, Crab. Smith at the top, fakes left, steps into a 17-foot jumper from the left elbow. Brandon Smith puts Cal up 14.
Yeah, a little ball fake to the left of the wing and then stepped up one dribble, and they had a nice open 17-footer.
1:40 left until halftime. Right wing, Williams. Right corner, Rita steps out. Taylor at the top. Hands off to Williams. Right wing, Bush against Crab, who backs it out near the timeline. Shot clock at 12. Off to his left, turning the corner. Bush has the ball poked away from behind by Solomon, but right to Williams. Left corner, 15-footer. Good, up and in by Taylor. 31-19 Cal, 1:10 left first half. Again, the 1-3-1 zone look from Jackson State. Left side, Cobbs. Right side, Smith fakes the pass inside. Cobbs the top, splits the double team into the paint. Tries to shovel it underneath for Camp, and it goes through his hands out of bounds. And Cal with the giveaway.
Yeah, a little bit of a tight window there, and Harper had a chance, but it's such a quick pass there. 2 or 3 times the Bears have done that. You know, unselfish, because I think Cobbs actually had a shot if he wanted it.
59 seconds left in the half. Across midcourt, Lewis. Bears by 12. They've led by as many as 14. Bush right wing. Forced out by Crab. Between the circles, Christian Williams floats off to his left. Spins on Cobbs. Penetrates in. Left of the key. Ball stripped out of bounds. Last touch by Cal. And with 15 on the shot clock, it goes to the Tigers baseline left. Baseline left. Here's Lewis to play it in. Off the inbound, Bush left corner. Tightly on him is Cobbs, or rather Crab. Step back, 18-footer, short left wing, and the rebound batted around, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch they're going to say by Jackson State. And a Cal basketball where it might have been touched last by Camp, but he got shoved out of bounds, and Jackson said, you want the foul, or do you want to just give Cal the ball? Bears can play for the final shot of the half. Cross midcourt, Smith off to his left. Trapped, bounce pass across for Crab right side. Smith near the center circle, gives to Cobbs. 17 seconds left in the half. Cal up 12. Cobbs with 12 left in the half of the center circle. Looks to move in. Against the zone off a Camp screen to his right. Knocked down by Reedus, picked up by Camp. 5 to go in the half. Outside left, Cobbs. 3, 2, pass over Crab. A desperation shot knocked down as the half comes to an end. As the Bears were knocked to the deck in a couple of times in that sequence and no call. And yet they still lead it by 12 at the half, 31-19.
Yeah, a little bit of a disappointing final possession of what has been a lackluster first half for both teams. Jackson State just trying to milk the clock and shorten the game and really struggling with their possessions, holding on to the ball. And the Bears just haven't found an offensive rhythm, or maybe even a lineup working together that's gotten any rhythm. So go down, regroup at the end of the half here, and you can see why Memphis only led by 6. I mean, you play down to kind of that level, and as a result, it kind of looks like ugly basketball.
And Jackson State shortening the game, making it tougher on you, and you're going to have to defend for 30, 35 seconds every possession.
Women's basketball team.
You want to have to play defense against Jackson State. That's what they make you do. And let's see if the Bears can pick it up in the second half. Their defense pretty good the first half, but their offense needs to get it going a little bit. 5 turnovers and rebounds are even. That's 2 areas where Cal's done a good job of, especially